Okay.
So right now it's like, so right now with this first one, it's like, what is most alive and influential for you right now? Okay. And that's the sun, but the sun's reversed. So it's like you're experiencing joy, but it's almost like it's muted. It's like it's not like you're in despair, but it's almost like, why aren't things feeling as good as it should? Okay, so it's almost like you're going through some type like emotional fatigue. There's like your optimism. It's like there's a loss of optimism for life. It's like things look okay on the outside, but you're feeling very dim on the inside. So it's like you haven't lost like your light, but it's almost like you're tired of pretending that everything's okay. Okay. So now you're crossing energy, which is this is like a structure versus like the emotional truth. So with that one, it's like your ember side of you has what's been keeping you functioning this whole time, but it's also what's restricted like your happiness. So it's like on the outside you have to have like the authority, the responsibility, you put expectations upon yourself. It's almost like you're embracing a lot of your masculinity side and putting that out there. So it's like you feel like you always have to hold everything together. Okay. So with the foundation, which is the five of swords reverse, it's like basically like you want to stop fighting stuff. You just want to like, you want to walk away from the conflict. You're like, it's almost like when you are, when you have like, what's the best way to like, disagreements or like fights and everything. It's like sometimes you want to win so bad, but it's like it's costing you peace. Okay. So it's like there's like an ongoing thing in you before, because you want to like, you want to heal, but there's also, you have power struggles. Okay. You like want to be in control, but it's like in the end it's hurting you. Okay. um so that's something that's like, that's a foundation. It's like you want to win at all costs, but it's like in the end you're realizing that it's costing you pain more than you feeling better because you won. Okay. So right now with this one, because this is the recent past, it's like this is actually not, this isn't bad per se, but it's almost like you're starting to see things more clearly. You're how can I say this? It's almost like you would have romanticized stuff, meaning like you looked at stuff a little bit differently from the past, but you're coming to the realization that it's like things weren't exactly how you pictured it. And this is more of the recent past. So it's like you're releasing something, but it's like you're starting to see that things that have happened to you recently, you're starting to actually see it more clearly. Like you're not trying to make excuses or say no, this is what was happening. You're seeing it for what it was. Okay. And it's like emotionally sobering for you, because it's like it's almost like you've had some epiphanies because of some things that you've experienced. Okay. Right now, like your goal is like you want to feel good, you want the inspiration, you want to get over the stagnant feeling that you get emotionally, but you have almost like a fear of starting over. You have like every time you're allowed to feel excitement, you almost hesitate against it too, because it's like you're protecting yourself from disappointment, but you're not fully hoping, which is like you're dimming your own joy, which goes back to this one. Okay. But the nice thing is that relief is coming, which is the 10. It's like you're learning to lay down your burdens. You're learning what you have to say no to, what you can say yes to. You're learning to stop carrying things that aren't yours. Like you're actually starting to put in that effort for that. You don't want to have to prove that you're stronger, that you're this or that. Like you have to start choosing yourself more. Okay. So say no more clearly. Okay. Stop taking on others people's emotions and baggage. Okay. You have to start choosing yourself more. And like this is for the Empress, and it was reversed. So it's like you give and you give and you give and you give, but you neglect yourself. Okay, so it's like it's leading you to burnout. You're almost having like a disconnection from your own body. You feel unappreciated, you feel unseen. So it's like you don't need to basically like earn your rest and your peace and your happiness. You don't need to earn it. Like it's a right that you have, and you have to start like more focusing on yourself. Okay, put yourself first. So with this one is that your Six of Wands, like you feel like, because you feel unseen, you feel unappreciated, but that's how you're feeling. That's not actually how you're being seen. Okay, people see that you're capable, you are admired, you are celebrating it, but you stop yourself from fully feeling it. Okay, you are looking more for external validation, and sometimes when it doesn't happen, like it really hurts you on the inside. But that's already how they're seeing you. They sometimes they don't vocally say it again, that like you have it together, you're doing it, you're supported, but it's not always being said. And because it's not being said to you, you feel like that's not how they see you. You think people see you differently when it's not true. They see the good in you. And that's again to you, like you're living a lot in your head, and you like things get to you very easily, which is the best way that I can put it. Okay, so now hopes and fears, it's like sometimes you want to speak up, sometimes you don't. You have a fear of like saying too much or not saying enough. You're scared of burning your bridges, but it's like you still hope for that clarity. Okay, and sometimes that's what it is, and sometimes you have to say, okay, you have to let them know, this is what you said, this is how I felt. It's almost like sometimes you need a little bit of reassurance, that it's like for them to understand that this is how you took it. What's the best way of saying it? Like you have to let them know, please don't say things like this to me, because this is how I take it. Maybe things need to be reworded a little bit differently. Okay, so it's like, and then again, it's like you're searching for the clarity, the truth. You want people to be honest with you, but sometimes how they say it hurts you. It hurts you. So it's like you just have to learn how to like clear that up and communicate with people better. It was like, this is how I felt, like, and then like they have to learn how to understand you too. You're not the one that always has to be the understanding one or figuring it out. You need that like, what's the word? It needs to be balanced. Yeah, reciprocation. Okay.
You started to say it.
Yeah. So this one's the outcome. So this is like the key message. So you have to be more discerning with like situations, emotions, things that come your way. Don't just keep on basically being a people pleaser. That's the best way I can put it. It's like you can't just say yes or agree to stuff because like you just want to sometimes keep the peace for that. But it's almost like you, like how, I think I want to get more clarity on that one. But don't withdraw yourself either. Because sometimes it's like going on with everything. Sometimes you might get into situations and then you like pull yourself back. Yeah, and it's saying it's like, don't do that. It's more about like finding your voice, actually talking stuff out with people. No more power struggles. Like get rid of that. But this is that's basically the gist of what this card is saying. So it's like, the nice thing though is that this was the top of the deck. This is the whole spiritual tone of everything, which is the Six of Swords. So it's almost like you're in a transition period where you're starting to heal yourself. So you're learning that it has to come within you. And it's like you have to start learning how to deal with your emotions better and have them a little bit more under control, not taking things too personally either. And then the Queen of Cups right here is like, it's emotional intelligence. Like your true power lies there. Like you're going to find compassion for yourself, self-trust yourself. Don't endure stuff. But it's like, you have to find that balance between like your emotional intelligence, where it's like, you can't be so hurt with other people, but you only have to be basically, you're responsible for yourself. You're not responsible for others people's emotions. And you can't take on their emotions, because sometimes they say things without even realizing how things are said, and you can't sometimes take things at face value. Like sometimes you'll have to find that clarity. You'll have to do that. You can't stop bottling stuff up either anymore. Okay, but this is good. So it's not like you have to start choosing yourself without feeling guilty. Okay, but you can't control everything. And that's one thing. Nope, you can't control everything. Okay, you can't, and you don't have to endure everything either. But you do have to start choosing yourself. Okay. Yeah.
This is 100% spot on. I do believe so.
Yeah.
All right.